So today we're going to be looking at a product by Swedish Match, Göteborg's Prima Fint or Prima Fint. I don't know how it's pronounced, but that's what it is. But we're gonna go ahead right now and start out with the packaging. Now it's got just the standard top for Swedish Match, all right? Not a fan, honestly. Go to the barcode. We're gonna slip over here. Göteborg's Prima Fint, and this is a loose product. Then you got across the top, Göteborg's Prima Fint, and back to the barcode. Let's crack the can. I like it. That's pretty compact in there, actually. Look at that. Next, we're gonna take a whiff of this and see what the nose of the can is like, right? To the nose, really all I get is like a moderate grade tobacco scent with maybe just a little bit of hay, a very, very small amount of the hay scent. I mean, it's so far in the background, it's crazy, okay? But that's really all I get, that like super earthy, kind of moderate grade tobacco scent, just a very, very small amount of hay or straw. So here's what we're gonna do as usual. I'm gonna load a lip, let her sit for a bit. I'm gonna kind of show you a little bit of kind of what I got going on here. Then we'll do a review. Don't need a whole lot. That right there is what I'm heading for. Nice little lip there. Gonna throw her in. Slides into place pretty decent. Easy to kind of manipulate with the tongue, get it right where I want it. Get it tucked into place there. I'm gonna slide that right here in my chest pocket in my overalls. The initial flavor on this is not too shabby. Considering the scent of the tobacco, I didn't expect quite what I'm getting, and we'll go into that later. But all right, so let's take a quick look here. I'll come back, we'll do the review. All right guys, I'm coming to you now from what will be my master bedroom. As you can see, like I said, there's no furring strips anywhere, so I haven't gotten that far here yet. I had to do some massive cleanup around here in order to just work, right? Especially now, there's snow on the ground outside, so I had to bring my saws inside. Review of Göteborg's Prima Fint. Yes, sir! I was working for about 20 minutes, all right, before I brought the camera back online. At first, I honestly had to remember what room I started out in so I could go get the camera. So I had it in for about 20 minutes. Now it's been about 25 minutes, right? Not bad. Staying power seems to be doing really well. It's staying right down exactly where I put it. No runoff off to the sides, you know. This kind of feels like it might give you a little bit of mudslide down the sides if you upper deck, which I'm sure most of you do. But if you upper deck this stuff, it feels like it would give you a little bit of mudslide. Now, as far into this lip as I am, it really does feel as though it's starting to take on kind of that muddy texture. When I first put it in, golden, man. The texture was good, the placement was good, easy to move around with your tongue. Still pretty easy if I need to move it around. But now it's starting to take on just a little bit of that muddy texture, but it's still not too bad. I mean, it's not uncomfortable, it's not like disgusting or anything. It's there, you know it's there, but I think probably from now until the end of the lip, it will begin to mudslide fairly decent. Now, let's talk about the flavor. Now, when I first put this stuff in, all right, back in that other room where you just watched me, when I first put this stuff in, there was a huge hit of a nice moderate type tobacco, real earthy, and I mean really earthy, like including grass type earthy. Not in a bad way, just you could tell that it was a super earthy tobacco, but that's all you could taste, okay? That, and when you first put it in, it was a huge hit of that flavor. Now that I've been around 25 minutes or so, I can really start to taste just a tiny, tiny bit of salt, not much. Tiny bit of salt, and then way in the background, you can still taste that like hay type, hay or straw type flavor. If you touch it with your tongue, it just engages that tobacco flavor hard. All you've got to do to re-engage the flavor is just kind of touch it with your tongue and kind of get your juices going again, and you're good to go. lasting power on this is going to be right about the 40-minute mark, it feels like, because I've still got lots of flavor. The nicotine on this is a standard 8-to-1 ratio. It's not like way up there or nothing crazy, but the lip that I had feels good as far as nicotine. There's no head rush, no weird stuff going on. Just a really comfortable nicotine dose. It doesn't shoot up, it just really gradually comes up and plateaus, and it seems to stay there. Okay, so my guess is probably another 10 minutes or so after this is when the nicotine is going to start sloughing off, but I'm willing to bet the flavor will stay for an additional 5 minutes or so after the nicotine starts to drop off. This is actually pretty decent stuff. I was not expecting much from this, okay? I was expecting it to be super bland, super just not really my style. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. I may order it more in the future. I'd super appreciate it if you'd smash that like button, and if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that. And as always, everybody, remember acts of random kindness, even if it's just smiling at a stranger, waving hello, saying hi, how you doing, great to meet you, you know, that kind of thing. Even that is something I consider to be a random act of kindness, and one of the very things that if everybody here would do it, that watches this video, would help to start to change the world. Domino effect, guys. Domino effect. As always, acts of random kindness. I hope everybody is doing fantastic, fantastic week, month, year, everything, man. I hope you're killing it. Peace. I'm out.